Okay guys, hey, so just gonna pop in super quick and do a little live chat here with you where I'm gonna show you how I cook a lot of our family's favorite veggie dinners and sides. We're always talking about how we need to be eating more veggies, and I know in this challenge we're smashing our excuses, right? And a lot of times I hear people give the excuse that they don't like veggies or they don't know how to make them where they actually taste good. So I'm just going to show you a couple of my tricks on how I can make any veggie taste good, and then I'm going to show you a couple specific dishes here tonight, okay? So I'm going to flip the camera around. Alright, so one of the things I'm going to show you here is this, I forget what it's called, but I think it's a spiralizer for the zucchini to make like zucchini noodles. So we're going to get back to that in a second. We've got makings here of a very fresh, colorful lettuce wrap. I'm going to show you how to use the butter lettuce to make little lettuce tacos. We've got our grilled chicken ready to go over there. I'm going to saute some broccoli with some garlic. And then I'm going to show you how I make my collard greens. Super easy, super quick. So I'm going to hand this over to my daughter and she's going to film us cooking together here. So let me grab actually the apple cider vinegar. I actually use that in my greens. So these are just collard greens that I bought whole from the store, and I used a good kitchen knife and I ribbon sliced them. So I sliced them like that, longwise, and then I went and cut them shortwise like that. So I ribbon slice my greens a lot. That way it doesn't bruise them, but it breaks them up where they cook easier for us. So let's start the greens here. I'm going to start them on like a medium high on my stove. If you're cooking on a gas stove, might look a little different for you. I have this electric flat top, so I've kind of had to adapt how I used to cook to that. Okay, so we'll get the heat going for that. I'm going to get the heat going for our broccoli. Let's do that too, because I can do those at the same time. Same thing, medium high for the broccoli, maybe a little over medium. And I always say that the easiest way to make greens or any kind of green vegetable that you don't like raw, so for me that's broccoli, I don't like to eat it raw. For some reason my digestive system can't take it raw, and I have a couple of autoimmune conditions. So come to find out, if you have autoimmune, especially something that has to do with your thyroid or chronic body pain, you need to be really careful with your green veggies, especially your cruciferous ones, that you steam or saute or bake them or roast them. You want to cook them because then it releases some of the gases that can be such a problem for us with body pain. So I'm not sure if you guys knew that, but especially thyroid conditions. Okay. And then another tip for veggies. If you want to make any veggie taste good, this is so like dumb that it's, I mean, so easy that it's dumb. But I always say if you want to make any veggie taste good, you use onion and garlic. So you just always use fresh sweet onion or white onion or purple onion or green onion, and you always use fresh garlic. And you can make any veggie taste good. Another thing, I've had clients that I work with and family members who won't eat a steamed veggie to save their life. They can't stand the texture, steamed or boiled or broiled, they don't like it. But they love and eat and embrace sauteed. So that's what you're going to see me make tonight, because that's what my family will eat, sauteed veggies. So there's a lot of times we throw away the idea of eating a veggie because we're like, oh, I've had that, and we're remembering that we had it soggy or we had it, steamed, and it just didn't hit the spot for us. Well, maybe instead of saying you don't like that veggie, tell yourself, okay, I just didn't like how that veggie was prepared, and kind of do this mind renewal in yourself to embrace a new way of making that veggie. Because you'd be surprised. You go to some restaurants, and yes, baby.
Laura says, hey, Chica.
Hey! Hey, my girl. I forgot that you're in this group. That's so fun. Open your minds and hearts to the veggies, okay? Oh, I'm putting that in the wrong pan. This is for the greens. I don't put onions in my broccoli. I don't put onions in it, Larissa. My girl, I cook for Larissa, my future daughter-in-law, and I put garlic and stuff. She's okay with that, but she's not okay with me putting onions and stuff. Right,
you
girl?
could if you want to.
Yeah, but I love her.
For the flavor.
Yeah. For the greens, I have to do sweet onions. I just feel like they just taste so much better, so we are going to sweat out some sweet onions here. Let's throw our broccoli in. So see, we've just got these little broccoli florets fresh. I got them in bulk. You can get regular broccoli and cut it down into florets. And I'm just throwing that in my wok. So I do use the wok for broccoli. Okay, I'm using just a shallow but large, wide fry pan for my greens. Put about 2 cloves of garlic. You can't over garlic the broccoli, y'all. I am pretty generous with the olive oil on my broccoli. That's going to be up to you guys whether or not you use oils. If it's a non-stick pan, then you don't have to do that, okay? But you can use this same method. You can just film it regular, baby. You can use this same method.
Your hand's like in the way.
Oh, it is, okay. With green beans, fresh green beans. What's another one, Bella, that we use? Oh, we do all kinds of mixed veggie stir fries in the wok. High heat, quick and easy. I'm going to let that cook a bit. Sweating our onions out here for the greens. So, you guys may have tried greens or had greens that had been cooked and cooked and cooked, and that's not how I do them. I only cook my greens for about 5 minutes. So that way we're still getting all that benefit of the leafy green, right? It's not disappearing into the pan or the liquid that we cooked them in. That's important too. You want to get the nutritional benefits from your veggies. So this is one of the optimal ways to fix veggies to get the most nutrition from it. See, that's another reason why I don't like to steam them. If you steam your veggies, actually quite a bit of the nutrients gets released into the water. Okay, especially if they're oversteamed. Alright, so these are still doing good. A couple more minutes on that, and then we'll throw the greens in. I'm going to dice up a little bit of chicken over here so that you guys can see how I make my lettuce wraps. So, what I'm showing you up to now has been like what you would use as side dishes, right? But I want to show you a main dish that is so super quick and easy. So this is pre-made grilled chicken. My family and I would constantly make about 3 or 4 days meals worth of grilled chicken on the grill so that we don't have to continuously grill. So that's always part of our meal prep. And that way you have it to use for just multiple different meals. Like that sauteed broccoli I'm making over there, you could easily toss grilled chicken and maybe a, you know, we have this pasta that's gluten-free. It's quinoa pasta. I toss this sauteed broccoli with leftover grilled chicken and quinoa pasta, and it's delicious. And that's the dish. Sometimes I'll sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan cheese in it. Okay? So get creative and keep it simple. But doing these veggies like this gives you different options on what to throw together to make a meal. Let's hit it with our greens here. This is just 1 head of collards. You can do this same thing, you guys, with any deep leafy green. You can do this with kale. I do it with kale a lot. Oh, we should have shown them kale chips, huh? Yeah. We do make kale chips quite a bit in the oven. Alright. Okay, so this is just going to be just a couple of minutes. I turned it down to medium. This one is too hot. I don't know why it's burning. Oh, these are looking good. Smelling good too, huh, Bella? Okay, so that's the broccoli. That's done.
Just kidding.
Bella's my camera gal today. So I'm just tossing these over. Get them sauteing. I turned them down again. I'm going to add in.
It's not pissing.
Oh, I'll pull back a little bit then. That's fine. Pull back. 2 teaspoons of the apple cider vinegar. It gives it a great taste. If you don't like apple cider vinegar, you could also use fresh lemon or a little bit of water if you don't want that acidy flavor. We like the acidy flavor, so we put the vinegar. Sometimes I've used lemon. But look how bright and beautiful those are.
A look. It's a look. What a look.
All right. Okay, this one's almost done too. We'll just give it another 2 to 3 minutes. Did you guys see how fast the broccoli was done? I mean, it's done. And it's delicious. And you can add a little bit of garlic powder if you want. Not garlic salt. Try not to use garlic salt. That's too much sodium, but you can use the pure granulated garlic like this and get a nice extra flavor without the extra sodium. Onion powder I use a lot, no sodium. Okay, let me show you over here how to make these lemon wraps. I don't know why this thing is popping like it is. I'm going to put it on low. Okay. So I take this butter lettuce, which I love. This is one of my favorite types of lettuce, and I get it from Costco. You guys can get it at the grocery. Get it at Walmart even. This one I let get a tiny bit old. I apologize if you're seeing the ugly version. But let's say that we're just going to make a couple little wraps here for the hubby. I take my chicken. Please just pull back a little bit. It's okay. You can be right over there and just pointing it. It's totally fine.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, and then see these fixins here, you guys? All these fresh things to choose from. The purple cabbage, so good for us. So colorful and bright. You can put bright organic carrots here. I just diced them up. Everything I just diced up. Here's some cilantro. We like cilantro around here. Green onions. And then you can just put crunchies if you want. We have those little noodle type crunchies. Or just leave it like this. And then I use a dressing like this. Or we can make one homemade. I make a lot of homemade marinades around here. So see how beautiful and vibrant that is? And there's chicken in there. So it's a full meal. If you want a little more even than this, you can slice up a little bit of avocado on it. That would be delicious too. Sometimes we slice up a little bit of bell pepper. So up to you how you want to dress it up. But here's the deal. When you see something like this and you have a hard time eating veggies, doesn't this actually make you actually want to eat veggies because it's bright and vibrant? So I guess that's my point tonight, is that you, when you choose veggies that have color and they're appetizing to you, you are going to be more likely to cook with them. And your family's going to be more likely to eat them because they're inviting. So just think about that when you're like, how do I even use veggies and what should I even make with veggies? Think color and think mixing the color and keeping it real vibrant and fresh looking like this, because that's inviting. And so that's going to help you overcome that excuse of not liking veggies or not being sure how to fix them. Okay, last thing I want to share with you. There are so many tools out there like this, and they are called spiralizers. This one was $5 at Ross. And this one's just a handheld, and we just like this, inserted our zucchini, handheld, and we're making zucchini noodles. See, I'm about to saute them right now with a little bit of garlic and a little tiny bit of olive oil for hubby to give it a shot. He wanted to try this. And so see, you're just spiralizing the zucchini with your hand. There's ones that don't use a handheld, so if you'd rather use a machine that's plugged in or battery run, they have those. But look at how amazing this is. Use this in place of pasta. Try it. And it's funny because I take a long time sometimes to get these gadgets, so you know, even me, I took a while to try this one. But we did use zucchini as our lasagna noodles, I would slice them super thin. I would just slice them crosswise like this, about maybe a 1/4 of an inch thick, and then I would use those as the zucchini noodles instead of, as lasagna noodles instead of the pasta. So try to replace your pasta as much as you can with vegetables. So we have the spiralizer for zucchini and yellow squash. We have spaghetti squash, which I have a recipe and a how-to video for that too, if you guys want to see that. So there's so many ways that you can replace something processed with something whole. So ask me about this. What do you want to learn how to use better? Okay, just ask me and I will show you. I'll do a video or I'll point you to a recipe, but let's get you using veggies quite a bit more than you do now. Or if you're like me and you do use a lot of veggies and you enjoy them, share that with us. We need to know how you're doing it and what you have found works. Okay? So this has been Coach Bess. Thanks for being here. Just wanted to come to you from my kitchen and give you some more tips on how to use veggies. And let's smash these excuses together, you guys. We're only halfway through, a little more than halfway through. Got more time with me. Pick my brain. Use my kitchen knowledge, and let's get you past any excuses that you are struggling with. I'm going to see you back here tomorrow. I'm going to be back in for an encouragement video. I love you guys. Bye.